The sight and the sound that heralds the start of the holiday season. Thousands of people hitting the road. And you know what? No one would argue that after so long in lockdown, we deserve a break. But there has rarely been a more important time to plan ahead. Our infection rates right now are pretty low, but where you're headed, it may not be the same. And the rules are clear that no more than 6 people can travel together in the same private vehicle, unless those on board are from no more than 2 separate households. It remains the case that wherever you are, meeting outside is the safest option. Fresh air is an enemy of the virus. Social distancing remains important, as does regular hand washing and wearing a mask when you're indoors in public places. Now, if you're staying with friends, the rule of 6 or 2 households still applies. You can stay overnight, but consider the need for ventilation. Try to keep windows and doors open if you can. If it's local, consider cycling or walking to visit your friends or family.
We know that walking and cycling is good for us. It gets us out in the fresh air. It can improve our fitness. And the more we can stay fit and well, then the more we can fight off many viruses.
You should continue taking your regular lateral flow tests twice a week while you're away. But what should you do if you're away from home in this country and you develop COVID symptoms or you test positive for the virus? Obviously, you'll need to self-isolate for 10 days, and it'll be up to you where that is. It could be where you're staying if your accommodation is happy to host you. You could move to alternative accommodation. That's you and, of course, your group. Or if you're feeling well enough, you could come home in your own car, not stopping anywhere en route. Limited foreign travel is now allowed, but only to countries on the so-called green list. Details of that can be found here.
Please take a look at the government website. It's really important that you adhere to the guidance and what's required to keep you and everyone else safe if you are travelling. But think about your travel. Wouldn't it be great to really think about our local economy and think about visiting parts of Somerset we may never have visited before, or just really keeping that local message if we can.
The next stage of the roadmap out of lockdown relies on infection rates staying low, and we all have a part to play in that. I'll see you next week.